Good evening, friends. Welcome to day 77 of A Poem a Day for 2026. It is Wednesday, my dudes, Wednesday the 18th of March, and it's just past 20 to 6 for me. This is my second attempt. I only got a few moments into the video and I could hear lots of scrunkling, and it turned out that the previously sleeping Castiel had decided that it was time to wake up and search out things on my bedside table to chomp. And he had found a plastic little baggy thing with hair ties in it, which he has never paid any attention to. And my bedside table is not somewhere for cats to go wandering. And I started off going, yeah, I'll just push through, I'll ignore it. But the scrunkling noise got louder and louder, and I was like, I don't know what he's got, so I thought I better go and deal with that. So here we are, take two. And yeah, he had his front paws up on the table, and I was like, what are you doing, sir? And he was like, chomps. Vacant look in his eyes. So yeah. But now that that's been dealt with, how are you? How has your day been? I hope that. I apologise, I'm quite tired. I hope that either today has been easy breezy lemon squeezy, nice and chilled, or it's been that good kind of busy, which means the day flies by and you're able to get to your own time at what feels like double speed, and yeah, those kind of days where you don't mind being at work or whatever kind of task that you have to deal with. So to try and fill that gap between then and bedtime, please allow me to share some poetry with you. Yes, Meg, poetry. Meg is rubbing around my ankles, which I think is her subtle way of telling me that it might be nearly dinner time. Okay, so we have this evening a poem entitled Meeting at Night by Robert Browning. And our blurb reads as follows. This love poem was written around 1845, when Robert Browning was courting his future wife, the poet Elizabeth Barrett. The simple narrative of the poem focuses less on the meeting of the lovers and more on the journey leading up to that meeting. We do not have much access to the narrator's thoughts, but through the images of the sea and the landscape he passes, we experience a sense of mounting anticipation. So this is Meeting at Night by Robert Browning. The grey sea and the long black land, and the yellow half-moon large and low, and the startled little waves that leap in fiery ringlets from their sleep, as I gain the cove with pushing prow, and quench its speed, I the slushy sand. Then a mile of warm sea-scented beach, 3 fields to cross till a farm appears, a tap at the pane, the quick sharp scratch and blue spurt of a lighted match, and a voice less loud through joys and fears than the 2 hearts beating each to each. Love that anticipation, that build up when you get to go and see a partner who, maybe if it's long distance or even if you just don't live together. I was going to say especially when it's new, but it doesn't have to be new. I think the phrase absence makes the heart grow fonder is true. It's sometimes if you've not been able to see each other for a while, and you finally get to reunite, it's really a beautiful thing, and you feel the quickening of the pulse and get almost giddy. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Yeah. I thought I'd leave my glasses on today because I am feeling particularly tired, and it helps my eyes somewhat, but also because it's not even remotely dark, don't have to worry too much about the reflection. Let me know what you think. Is it having a massive impact in your viewing pleasure? If not, I might start to leave them on more often. Not that I look at myself particularly when I'm recording, but yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, friends, I will leave it there, although I will just say, as we have now passed the halfway point of the month, if you do have any suggestions for the March bonus video, please do let me know. I'm always willing to take on suggestions. So yeah, let me know. I usually record it on the last day of the month, so plenty of time, sort of. Guess it depends how many days we have race by. But until tomorrow, I wish you all a very good night.